We are 50 days away from the Iowa caucuses, and Texas Senator Ted Cruz getting a huge boost in that state. Could he be the one to win the first big contest of the race? Here's Karl Rove from Fox News Sunday.
Look, Cruz will win Iowa. This has been building for a while, and Trump is going to have to deal with the fact that he's based his entire campaign on I'm leading the polls, I'm winning the polls, therefore I'm the winner.
Kathy Abranovich is a political columnist for the Des Moines Register. Kathy, how you doing? She's live in Des Moines.
Terrific, Bill.
Thank you for your time. Do you agree with what Karl Rove just said there, by the way? Cruz wins Iowa. It's been building for some time.
Ted Cruz has a really good position in Iowa right now. Just at his top-line poll numbers, nobody has had a larger top-line number than the 31% that he's getting in the Iowa poll. And you add to that the fact that half of Iowa caucus goers, a full half, have him as their first or second choice. So that gives him room to grow. However, I'm not going to jump on with Karl Rove yet. This is a volatile race. The Iowa caucuses have shown in the past, just 4 years ago, things can change a lot in the last month. Rick Santorum was in third place about this time before the Iowa caucuses, and actually Newt Gingrich was leading. So things can actually change a lot in the last month.
Yeah, on that point, yes. I mean, things tend to focus themselves in a very straightforward way come January. Here's what the poll said anyway. Cruz at 31, Trump at 21. Then we see Ben Carson dropping down to 13%. Donald Trump's support, however, has not wavered, correct? He still has
that is right.
support, and that's why you're cautious to give too much credit to Cruz. Explain that, Kathy.
Yeah, so Donald Trump is, he is not the loser in this poll. He went up 2 points from October. It's actually Ben Carson who's dropping like a stone, and that's where Cruz is getting his support, I think, is mostly from Ben Carson supporters. Also, Ted Cruz has been very reluctant to go after Donald Trump, to criticize him openly. And Trump right now, as we've seen in the news the past couple of days, is just baiting him. You know, he's like salivating, trying to get that first strike from Cruz to get him to give Donald Trump an opening to go after him. And I think we're going to see in the debate Donald Trump being very aggressive, and possibly Ted Cruz still trying to play it nice and maybe try to kill Donald Trump with kindness.
But your polling finds that Cruz does really well among evangelicals, which is where Huckabee did so well in 2008. Your poll also shows that Cruz does very well among Tea Party supporters, and that was pretty evident. But Iowa's different, Kathy, as you know. You have to physically get people to show up at a high school or a church or wherever the caucus site is so that they will support you. On the Trump front, has he done that yet?
So Donald Trump has some good Iowa organizers working for him. The same people who helped Rick Santorum win the Iowa caucuses 4 years ago. They're very smart organizers, and I don't think they're going to neglect that part of getting Donald Trump to the caucuses. But Donald Trump has a lot of people who are supporting him right now who have never caucused before, and then that can be an issue. It's a harder lift to explain the process to them and get them out. Ted Cruz also has a very strong organization, and that's why I say, he's more than just a blip on the screen. He does have the ability to get his people out on caucus night. It's snowing in Iowa today. You have to be prepared for that, and to have your people be committed. And both Trump and Cruz, actually, their people are more committed than the average Republican caucus goer right now.
Okay, Kathy, explain a bit more here, okay? Didn't mean to cut you off, but I want to get two more things that you found in your poll. Most attractive quality in a candidate. 39% say you've got to be a government outsider. What's moving on that?
Yes. Yeah, so definitely this is a very anti-Washington electorate right now. And the way Ted Cruz, of course, is capitalizing on that is he is a Washington outsider who happens to hold office. He is against everything that Washington stands for. He goes after Republicans in Congress almost as often as he goes after Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. And so he has managed to plant a boot in each camp of being an elected official, but also also a government outsider. This is the big appeal for Donald Trump as well. Definitely government outsider.
Right.
He says Washington is broken, and he's going to come in and fix it.
One more thing here, before we print the headline, okay? Because really, this is the headline. Of those you polled, 66% say they could still be persuaded, Kathy. We're a long way from home.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we are a long way. But this has been a late deciding caucus, and people are still making up their minds. You know, you would go into the holiday period. They're going to talk with their friends. They're going to talk with their family. We'll see if more people come out in January out of the holidays with a firmer grasp on who they want to support. But it also means the holidays, you're not going to go after candidates with negative campaigning during the holidays. And so we'll see. You know, if Donald Trump, for example. Yeah, you don't want to be a Grinch on the holidays, right, and go negative on fellow candidates.
I mean, they say the 11th commandment in Iowa is be nice. True?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Iowa caucus goers do like nice candidates.
Yeah. Nice to have you on. We'll talk again, okay? Kathy Abradovich there, columnist for the Des Moines Register, giving us a sense of what the folks in Iowa are feeling already. 7 weeks to go. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.